Good morning. It is travel day 4. We are on the wall here in Joliet with 15 or so other boats, and we are about to fire up the engines and pull out of here together. Our destination today is Ottawa, Illinois, the Heritage Club. Sounds like it's a really neat marina, and once he gets us in there tonight, he's gonna give us a little prep talk, sort of a how-to for the next stretch of the river. So we're gonna pull out of here as a group. Got a first lock about an hour downbound and go through that together. And there's 3 locks today. This is the big day. We go through the 3 locks that have been shut down, and this is kind of the day that has backlogged everybody doing the loop the whole year. So we're going to stick with our Flotilla 13, get to the first lock in about an hour, and there's 2 more locks after that, and hoping to make Ottawa and the Heritage Club by dark. So about to fire up the engines and get going. Just finishing up our Brandon Road lock and dam after some fresh repairs, and the lock is in really good shape, and the lock staff was incredible. One of the lock tenders talked to us, joked around with us the whole time, really put our mind at ease. So Brandon Road lock gates are open and we're heading out, and was a pretty decent experience.
Just finished Brandon Street lock and dam. We did well. We were just right on the wall. We had the best dock master ever. Wish we would have got his name, but it's fun. There's our flotilla. There's one boat behind us. We are on the end. Sun is popping through. It's what, like 8:30?
10 after 8.
10 after 8. Got a lot done. We were up at 4:30. Ollie didn't really like the lock so much because we were on the very back of the lock, so he saw the wall come up behind him and then the water was rushing. And we were both down on the bow. So here's Bob, Captain Bob.
So we are going a blazing 6.5 knots. We've gone about 3 miles off the wall in Joliet through the first lock on the Illinois River. We're approaching mile 284, mile marker 284, and we got about 36 miles to go. So it's there's some interesting things to see every time we go around the bend. There's some interesting. There's some.
They're ready to go, so keep it rolling so we can get through.
Take 5, copy.
Well, we are in the Dresden lock, and they have us. There are 4 floating bollards, and they've got us rafted 4 boats on each bollard. So on bollard number 1 is Scott and Lauren up on Dreamer. They're going to have 4 rafted to them. Andromeda is on the wall here, but we've got 2 boats on us now and about to get a 3rd, and they're still coming in. So made it to the Dresden lock, and some unique experiences as we all raft together and get ready to ride the lock down.
Flotilla 13. We're the 4th boat, actually 5th boat, I think, in line, coming across this big, huge barge. We're in the Illinois River. He's got the middle of the channel, so we're all hugging the shore. This is Flotilla 13 in the back. It's a big barge. So 2 wide, looks like. Our dog's really stressed about it. Ollie.
Well, we are at the Marcel's Road Dam, the last of our 3 locks today. Our buddies up on Dreamer had some good communication with the lock master and got themselves a dolphin, or a piling to tie up to. They call it a dolphin.
I don't even know what that means.
We've tied up to a dolphin in the channel, and the rest of our flotilla opted to wait outside the channel, but we are waiting for this lock to open, so we are kind of stuck here on these pilings for what could be a couple hours while they bring some commercial vehicles through those locks. And so
Just so you know, we're pitching a fender.
Here's where things get a little sketchy. The wind has picked up significantly. Our flotilla just missed an opportunity to lock right through the Marcel's lock, and now we will have to wait for an upbound barge to come through. Most of the flotilla is tied up out here. Dreamer and us have decided to tie up right outside the lock, as we thought there may be more protection from the wind here in the channel. Not the case. After over an hour of barely holding on to this cell, we finally got the clearance to pull into the lock. They parked the upbound barge on the wing wall with only about 18 feet to slide through and get us into the lock. Not a smart move for recreational boaters in high winds. It is ironic that this stock Google Earth image shows a barge in roughly the exact spot we had to surgically maneuver past. As we pulled into the lock, the wind caught our bow and swung us inches from colliding with the moored barge. We eventually got into the lock and got tied up. We do not have the camera rolling here. It is just too intense, and at this point our nerves are shot. Thankfully, Heritage Harbor Marina is only about 2 miles downriver from the Marcel's lock. The tension of our final lock for the day quickly melted away as we entered this beautiful facility. The staff at Heritage Harbor is extremely looper friendly. They guided us into our slips or to the fuel dock, one boat at a time, via the VHF radio.
this is Heritage Harbor Marina after our 3 lock adventure, and this place operates like a fine watch. This lady, a manager or owner, is up in a bucket directing traffic in on the VHF. It's very impressive, and we're excited to stay the night here.
Once our flotilla was settled in their slips, the harbor master, Jeremy Fowler, offers an incredible hour-long presentation on river navigation and everything you will need to know about the rivers to safely navigate from here to Paducah. The presentation is excellent and highly recommended. The crew at Heritage Harbor has been keeping the restaurant open late, and Jeremy makes sure each of the flotillas arrives safely and leaves well informed. We arrived as the sun was setting, and the members of Heritage Harbor were celebrating the Halloween season with a witch's walk. What a fun and welcoming way to settle in after a long day on the river. Thank you to everyone at Heritage Harbor Marina for such a memorable experience. Unfortunately, while I was editing this video, we received some terrible news. Jeremy Fowler passed away suddenly on December 19th. Jeremy was a guiding light to many, many loopers, past and present. We send our love and kind wishes to his wife and his family, and to his family at Heritage Harbor. There is a link to Jeremy's GoFundMe page in the description below. Fair winds, Jeremy.